You need tape to tape it where you want to be. You need to tape it, secure it down. All the air root in the bag. This section there, this section there. Okay, make sure you can see the space where you need to cut later on. See? Now we're gonna fill up the growing media right here. Most likely I will cover with the sphagnum moss mixed with the grown media. I did a layer this one already, and it has a very good root system at this moment, but I'm still waiting for it to branch out more root before I can cut. While doing so, the plant decide to add another air root right there, away from the section where I was planting to cut. This is also a good example. Usually this Philodendron has very tight internal spacing, but this one has a long internal spacing right there, so easy for cutting. So when this so I'm gonna do the second time air laying for this one, for the air root right there, and it could be 2 plants when it's ready. We cut here and one at the bottom there. First thing, you need to expose the aerial root. So I have a cutting tape already. You go underneath it. And see where it's good position. This will be good section right here. When you done secure the bag, now it's time for you to hold this one up so the soil won't come out. Now for you to move this in. You're gonna cut this one off. Right. Right. This section gonna be inside the bag. Same thing on this side. Gentle press that it and down. You want to secure it. All right. Just about it. Very simple. See. This plant is big, and the leaf is lean on the other side, so the weight will be lean on that side. When you aerate it, yeah, the bag should be on this side, so to keep the balance. If you use the bag on this side, it will fall off easily. Just always secure the bags, air layering bag first. It's easier for you to do other things when this secure the bag already in place. See. See how strong the root is? It's ready for cutting. It's ready for separate it out from the mother plant. The tool we're gonna use today is just the small plate, narrow, because this one is a very small opening. We don't want to take a big knife, because with the big knife it may accidentally cut all the part of the plant. So better have smaller. Depend on what type of chop you do. Use the correct knife for the chop. Open it up, the back, so you can know where to cut the stem. Okay. You open this one out. We see the root right there. We don't want to cut close to it. Maybe we cut we may cut an angle, but not touching the exalibert right there. We don't want to touch it. Okay. Sanitation. You can see the root is right here, and the root is right there. The root is right. See, you can see the root right here and the root is right here and right here. Now, where we want to cut is right above the exalibut. Okay. We don't want to cut too close to here, because in case it get rot, we have no room to fix it. And there's these two roots right there. Very important to keep it alive. So we need to cut it below, but not killing the exalibut, just above of it. So we're gonna do at the angle, go all the way inside. Okay. Awesome, perfect cut. So we're gonna remove the back. Need to remove all the tape around it. You can see, right? So this root going here. We got another root that poking inside of the bag. So we got the top one, very clean cut. See the top one, very clean cut. Till remain root there and root there. Now this part of the root is already go into the bag. We don't want to cut it. This belongs to the main mother plant. And this, you need to see the root where it's going, and you can separate it out. Medium, make sure they don't get damaged. root going here. This one. Okay. Untangle it. Right. Okay. We got in time. Otherwise, this root grow too long, then we may have a problem to remove it. So this root belong to the base. So there's no, for the safety of it, we don't want to cut too much of the stem. We don't want to cut too much, because this one have only 1-2 root and this one a 3rd root. So we want to keep this for let it grow strong before we can make any more cut. Make another A layer for this one, and you can have it another cut for the future. This is what I would do. I would air layer it again for this one. Right. So I leave it here. Need to dry the wound up. Need to take care of the wounds. So after you remove all the dirt that stick to the wound, you pour the alcohol, rubbing alcohol there, to make sure it brings out all the dirt. I would use Q-tips, dry the wounds up. Okay, don't let it wet all the way. You need to dry it. Dry it right here like that. Okay. Prunsmine and lava rocks to keep the pot kind of heavy at the bottom, so it keep it balanced, so it don't tip over when the plants have a large leaf heavy on top. So it keep more balance, as well as it separate the top growing media, so when I water it, I know where it's going, and so I don't over water it. Okay, you're gonna keep everything as possible. So I'm gonna pour this loose growing media in, the original loose growing media that the plants has. Okay, and then there's a root. All right, you kind of stabilize it. Put everything down. It should be like, you're gonna put it there. These are original growing media. You need to peel it in, and then after that you would add the new extra new media. Like that. After you done fill in the grown media, you would clean up the wounds. Okay, you see this one, you see the wounds have a lot of dirt in there. You can rinse it up. Okay, and again you're gonna dry it up. Okay, make sure there's no dirt and it get dry. Good. Alright, so it's done. So in the past, they use another technique to propagate these plants by tissue culture, but the variegated one not highly successful from tissue culture. Most of the time they would get the green one out of it. So the best so far now is you gotta do propagate from cutting. Like what I do now is you can do the air layering. Air layering is the most safest way to do. Most beautiful variegated Philodendron to keep. So I hope you grow it well and produce many young plants for you. Until next time, we're gonna talk about some other plants. Take care for now. Bye bye.